What is up, everyone? We are live. Welcome to Boy Detectives Presents The Ugly Draft. I'm Anthony Zonfrelli.
And I'm Will Van Antwerp, and together we are Boy Detectives. Now, last week, we gave you the handsome draft. We drafted a team of the most handsome players that we could possibly imagine. And as the yin is to your yang, we're hitting you with the ugly draft this week. Now, Anthony.
Yes.
Before we get started, what does ugly mean to you?
So I think we should take this at its face value, looking at the photos. I think this should be an ugly photo draft, basing on this. And what does it for me is bad haircuts go a long way, bad fashion choices. Any choice you make that can be seen in the photo is a rough look.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, you're calling players ugly. That's kind of rude and a little mean." But I want to be clear. We're basing it just off the photo in their draft board. It's just an objective fact whether they're ugly or hot. This is science, so it's not rude. It's just facts.
Totally. And there are going to be players that I know for a fact are handsome in real life that we're going to pick for this team just because their photo is horrendous. Any perfectly handsome individual could be caught in a bad photo no matter what. Will, could you share some examples of this?
Yeah, I mean, it might be hard to believe based on the photo that you're looking at right now, which I guess is a moving photo. It's a video of me. But I used to be an ugly duckling. Matt, can we bring up my second screen? Look at this. This was me in high school. That's right. I did play lacrosse because I'm from Connecticut. But this is a pretty rough look. And we've grown from here, but as you can see, a bad photo can happen to anybody.
For sure, and at any time. So could you switch over the other photo? Oh, sorry, Will, could you go to the other one you have up? If you have it up. No, that's that. She should have made our attractive draft.
Oh, no. Okay. Yeah.
All right, I guess we'll just never see an ugly photo of me, which is fine. Matt, could you flick it over to my screen, please? Perfect. So we are in the draft already. I've spent $1 of my own money to enter this ugly draft. The clock is going to start in about 40 seconds. We can start populating this. I think it'd be fun just to quickly go through some some ugly photos of your, for instance, here's Marshawn Lynch, we all know and love. Here's Peyton Manning. Here's Andrew Luck, retired too early.
Or too late. I don't know. Oh, that is a tough look. Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's, this was his combine photo.
How far he has come. Oh, my God. Now, can we go over here? I got some ugly players up. Oh, look at this. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Oh, what can I say? How about this? Very small, much bigger, right in your face. I don't even know this guy's name. I just Googled ugly NFL players, and I can't imagine anyone possibly being uglier than this guy, except this man.
See, that's the hair choices that I think is going to do it for me. So, Matt, if we could flip over to my screen real quick. So we're going to be on the clock here in 3 picks. I think we should start going through. And Derrick Henry, I don't know. I say that's an ad to the queue.
Can we zoom in a little bit on Derrick Henry?
We can, though I cannot do anything about it. So unfortunately, he was taken. So I think we can add Joe Mixon. We're on the clock. We have 20 seconds to choose our first.
All right. Can we go down to Nick Chubb? How about Devontae Adams?
We can. Devontae Adams is here. We have 15 seconds. See, I personally know that Joe Mixon is ugly on the inside.
We're supposed to only go off pictures, but he's bad enough. Let's do it. Joe Mixon.
Great. He does also look like a turtle. I said that last week. I'm totally fine with that pick.
Turtles aren't necessarily ugly.
Miles Sanders, total cutie.
Member of the handsome team.
We're going to be on the clock again in 2 picks. Hopefully we can snag Adams there. Tyreek Hill, I think, is an absolute ad.
I just continue to be baffled at his lack of a neck.
All right, so we are on the clock. Devontae Adams just went, unfortunately. That means we can take Tyreek.
Another man ugly inside and out, but it looks like his head just attaches directly to his shoulders. Is that possible?
It reminds me of a kid who was too short in the school photo and had to sit in the same chair as everyone else.
It's more like a turtle to me than our first pick.
Yeah. Maybe this will be the turtle. Let's keep going through here. Drake. Questionable. What do you think?
I can't see Kenny Drake right now. Oh, yeah, that's kind of a tough look for him, to be honest. How about Leonard Fournette, a very old-looking young man?
I actually like the Leonard Fournette. I think he's a totally respectable-looking human being. What I'm realizing is that this is trickier than I thought. I thought there were going to be a lot of ugly players in this league. Oh, look at that, Jackson. Thank you. Lamar Jackson.
I think Lamar Jackson is the pick, to be honest.
Okay, we'll throw up in the queue. We have 7 picks until our turn, so we might miss out on. We got to fill this queue up pretty quickly.
I know it happened so fast. Now, Patrick Mahomes, what are your thoughts there? I mean, he's.
I think he's fine. I think he's actually pretty good looking. Jonathan Taylor, member of the Hanson squad. I'll talk early, Will.
Can you bring him up?
I feel it's
Todd, he kind of does it for me, if I'm being honest. It's
really.
Yeah, I know. And I know that was controversial during the Handsome draft, but there's something about him. He's got a nice smile, a nice way about him. I think it would be kind of a travesty to put him on the ugly team. We could do a lot worse.
I like his disposition, but that's fair. That's fair. Let's keep going.
We don't need to even look at DJ Moore. He's a certified cutie.
Absolutely. Amari Cooper, would it kill you to smile, Amari?
Yeah, but I still think
I think he still makes the cut. Yeah, let's see. Melvin Gordon,
I will 110% add to the ugly queue. Unfortunately.
Great, thank you. We're in agreement. So now Lamar Jackson or Melvin Gordon? I think Lamar Jackson might be the pick, yeah? However, there are some ugly ass QBs that we can take late. And if we're looking to fill out our lineup,
Can we see Melvin Gordon one more time? What are those blonde streaks on the side of his head? I'm gonna vote for Lamar Jackson.
Lamar, okay. So we still have Gordon in the queue. We got 4 picks. Hopefully he makes it back around to us. Mike Evans, member of the handsome team.
Member of the handsome team, obviously rolled out from the ugly draft.
AJ Brown, also a stud.
Incredibly cute.
David Johnson, I think, is a very handsome man. Chris Carson, let's take a look at Chris Carson.
No, he's not ugly.
He's not ugly. Certified not ugly.
Absolutely not ugly.
Juju, I think is fine.
DeAndre Swift. You want me to look up DeAndre Swift?
Yeah, look up DeAndre Swift. Oh no, Will, we're on the clock next, and Melvin Gordon is gone. We have 25 seconds to make this pick.
All right, we'll keep going then. We'll skip it.
Calvin Ridley. Kevin Parker.
No.
Le'Veon Bell. Mark Ingram. No, he's handsome. Keenan Allen.
Yes, big head. Look at that.
Okay. David Montgomery. David Montgomery, absolutely.
No, he's fine.
You think he's fine?
Mark Andrews. Go to Mark Andrews. I think Mark Andrews.
I think we're going to have no problem finding an ugly tight end. Don't worry, Keenan Allen's in the queue. We'll get to that.
Yeah, you're right.
This is stressful. We need to find more ugly people pronto.
Oh my God, this is tough.
Terry McLaurin, cutie. Cooper Kupp, I think he's fine.
Mm.
Oh, DJ Chark. He's trying to pull off this serious look.
I'd rather keep DJ Chark than Cooper Kupp. I mean, Cooper Kupp just looks like such a douchebag.
That's true. I don't like his smile. That is a hideous smile. I don't think his haircut's doing him any favors. I'll add him to the queue.
The more you zoom in on him, the worse of a guy he looks like. Oh, man.
All right, let's keep rolling.
T.Y. Hilton, add him to the queue. Sorry, T.Y.
Absolutely.
I love you as a player.
I know he's more handsome than that in person, but that is pretty tough.
I disagree. I think that picture is very fair to his objective attractiveness.
Let's see. DK Metcalf is nowhere near this queue.
J.K. Dobbins, handsome team member.
Handsome team member. Kareem Hunt, absolutely.
Yeah. In the running.
Inside and out.
In the running for ugliest player on the board so far.
Cuff's beard is verging on neckbeard. I agree.
I think neckbeard's got a bad rap. Jordan
Montgomery's still in
but he's gone.
Really? You think David Montgomery doesn't qualify?
I just think he's like neutral, right? He's not. To call him ugly, I think, is unfair.
Okay.
System, I think he's a 6.
That's fine. That can be a veto. So we have Ty and Kareem still in our queue, which is good.
You have any targets this draft? Is there anyone in particular that you got your eye on?
I would love to draft Robbie Anderson. This is Robbie Anderson's headshot. I think that hairdo is atrocious. He is really hates that he's there. That would be my ultimate pick. I would be so stoked to get him. How about you, Will?
Matt, can we cut over to my screen very quickly? Hayden Hurst. What a greaseball. I hate the look of this guy. I'm angry I had to Google him in the first place. But I'd love to have him on the ugly team. Matt, can we come back to Anthony?
Great, and we're on the clock. We can take T.Y. or Kareem Hunt. Do we lock up Kareem as the ugliest one, or do we take T.Y.?
What does our team look like? Do we have any running backs?
We have 2 receivers, 1 running back.
Let's take T.Y.
Hunt?
I said T.Y.
Okay, well, we got T.Y.
We got him. Okay, great.
All right.
3 picks until our turn. We might actually get both of them.
I hope so. But if that's the case, then we got to fill this up even faster. So here's the thing. On the 8, we're rocking from the 8 spot, which means we're quick on the turn.
That's fine. Dak Prescott, don't even click on. We know he's handsome.
We know he's handsome. Brandon Cooks. Not the best photo of Brandon, to be honest, though. He is.
He looks like he has to poop.
Is that enough to make it? Oh, it's our turn to draft. We got Hunt. We got Hunt, baby.
Oh man.
All right, our team is shaping up to be ugly as hell. Nico Hardman, member of the handsome team.
Handsome
Russell
team.
Wilson, handsome. Jarvis Landry, handsome. Kyler Murray, handsome. Raheem
Well,
Mostert.
I don't think Jarvis Landry is handsome.
You don't think Jarvis Landry's handsome? Chat, can we get a ruling on Jarvis Landry?
It's a good picture of him. I take it back. I just handed it in. Anybody could run 8-yard slant routes every single time. Oh, you know what? I know we don't have a cue, but it doesn't matter because it is officially time for Anthony to try and guess an athlete's baby picture. Matt, can we go over to my screen? If you get this right, you get to make the next pick on your own.
Is that Michael Jordan?
Wrong. Shaquille O'Neal.
Ah! Okay.
I get to make the next pick. And it's,
Get to make the next pick.
let's go back. Can we see Madison? Oh, wait. What's the facial hair on Mostert? He looks like he should be on the fucking hair.
We skipped right by him. He looks like Lord Licorice.
I don't need to see anybody else. I know the answer is Alexander Madison.
You're going to add Madison. Okay, that's your pick?
He only needs to wear one goggle when he goes swimming in his pool.
Okay. Are we going to add Mostert to the queue?
I almost respect the Buccaneer look so much that I'd rather move on.
Okay. Tyler Boyd.
Tyler Boyd's fine.
I think he's fine. Julian Edelman, hot as hell. Deontay Johnson, also handsome, I think.
Julian Edelman is ugly on the inside. Does that count?
I think you have to be both, but ugly on the inside will be a tiebreaker.
Darren
Waller. I don't think this is a great picture of him, but I do think he's a handsome man.
I was going to say him not being on the handsome team is actually an honest regret for me right now.
All right.
Now, okay. Let's see Matt Ryan.
Oh, 100% Ed. Don't even have to ask your opinion.
Just cheesing. Oh, what a goofball. My God.
So yeah, look at those lines. He's getting up there in age. He looks a little – I've said this before. He looks a little Steven Tyler-y.
He looks like a nervous dad that's asking you group to keep it down.
All right, we're on the clock. Will, you taking Madison?
I'm 100% taking Madison. Are you kidding me? All right, let's add Tom Brady, one of the ugliest men.
I'm not going to add Tom Brady.
What do you consider profiteering off of a pandemic to be?
In internal quality. Here we go. Where is he?
Breida. Add Gronk.
Breida.
Look at that picture. Gronk looks like a monster.
Yeah, I'm scared of Gronk here. But again, we're not going to have a problem finding tight ends. Matt Breida.
Hold on. Click on Gronk again.
I had a Gronk.
Imagine you're out at the club and this guy's just looking at you while you're dancing with your girls. That is one of the creepiest things I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
Absolutely. Okay, he's in the queue. He's in the queue. We're up in 2. We're getting lots of complaints from the chat that we're not being mean enough and that this is not as catty as they would have hoped.
All right, we'll be meaner.
All right, so Matt Ryan, you fucking crinkled trash bag, we're picking you.
Oh God, just a depressing looking man.
All right, we got 14 picks until our turn. I say we add a whole bunch of the queue here.
Wentz, ugly. I'll do it fast.
Okay.
Stupid beard.
Marvin Jones, no, cute. Jordan Howard, fine. Tevin Coleman, angry. Why is he so angry?
Adam. He looks like shit. Tyler Higbee.
Fine.
Fine.
Fine. Duke Johnson, fine. Duke Johnson, Christian Kirk, 100%.
It looks like a rat.
He looks like a rat. You're right. All right. We're good. All right.
The entire ugly draft has been a mistake. Matt Stafford.
I'm gonna throw him up again. Okay. He's in the queue. We have Gronk and then Kirk in the holster here.
Matt Stafford. Adam.
Half boy, half chipmunk. Here we go.
This absolute schlub. Keep it moving.
Cute. Drew Brees. Oh
Okay.
man. I think we should actually hold out for Darnold. Is my belief.
I mean, add him to the queue, but let's bring up Darnold for the chat. I mean,
This is Sam. This is who we really are shooting for here. He looks like a cross between Syndrome from The Incredibles and TJ from Recess.
It looks like he wants to fight me outside of a pub. Okay. Breeze, ugly politics, ugly face.
He's in the queue already.
Okay. Hunter Henry. Kind of looks like you. Adam.
Fuck you, Will.
Sterling Shepard, Chase Edmonds.
They're fine. Marlon Mack's fine. Chase Edmonds, I think he's fine. I like his season. Mike Williams. Williams. Ad. I knew that before I even clicked here.
Did he not know the picture was being taken?
All right, we're on the clock. Do we take Gronk or do we take Christian Kirk?
We have to take Kirk. I think, for my money, Kirk might be the ugliest player in the NFL.
We are in lockstep. We're in agreement here.
All right. Quickly add Gesicki, and then we're going to cut to our NBA bubble reporter. All
right, Gesicki's in the queue.
All right, great. Mac, intern Mac, we bring in our NBA bubble reporter, please.
Wow. The boy detectives, as I live and breathe. Hi, folks.
Hello, Laura. Welcome to the show. Thank you for venturing inside the NBA bubble.
It's my absolute pleasure. And quite frankly, as a journalist, it's my duty to be here. So happy to have the honor.
For all of our viewers that aren't familiar, the NBA is currently playing its season within a bubble inside Orlando, Florida. And we're lucky enough to have a reporter on the ground there. Laura, have you seen anything that's jumped out to you while you've been on the ground there?
Certainly, lots of things have jumped out. When the wind blows, just about anything will jump. You know what I mean? I've spent a lot of time alone. I am in the Grandestino Tower, in a room by myself. So it's really nice to talk to people. I think a lot of things jump out kind of late at night. Is this answering the question?
Let's move on. Now, I've heard that the players, due to a lack of entertainment, are now forcing the backup point guards to fight each other to the death. Is that true?
In a way. So I think, the rumor mill, and we always see this, it started with, they're eating each other. It's cannibalism. They're fighting to the death. Let me tell you something. They are eating each other. It is not cannibalism. Can I make that more clear? The intimacy has evolved. We'll put it that way.
Now, I heard that because there's no cash allowed in the bubble, they've actually resorted to a barter system. Is that true?
A barter system? Yes, that is true.
What are some of these transactions seen?
I feel that I've gotten the short end of the stick on a couple of those transactions. I had to trade my room. I was in the Grand Floridian, and I bartered for an extra bran muffin, and now here I am in hell with the Celtics are in the. Who wants to be in the same hotel as the Celtics? So it's just been terrible.
I think I'd like to be in the same hotel as the Celtics.
Well, I think you're an idiot. So.
Now, Laura, one final question. Mike Williams, kind of cute or ugly as hell?
Mike Williams. Let's see. Can I get an image of him?
Matt, can we bring up Anthony's draft screen? Unfortunately, Anthony's still on dial-up, so we're going to have to wait a little bit for the image to buffer.
All right. Well, I hope you think he's ugly as hell because we selected him last round, and we're on the clock again. Laura, how do you feel about Rob Gronkowski?
He's got to be drafted for the ugly draft. He is horrific to look at.
What do you think about his fun party boy energy?
Not a huge fan of the frat boy vibe. Anyone who kind of feels like maybe they played lacrosse or grew up in Connecticut, I'm just not a huge fan of that.
All right, I think that's it for our NBA Inside Reporter from the bubble. Thank you so much for being with us, Laura Rose. Matt, you can cut her off whenever. Don't wait for her.
Thank you, Laura. Will, we got 2 picks until our turn. Matt, if you can throw my screen here. We do have up next. We have Duke Johnson and Robbie Anderson in the hole. Will, very sad news. I believe someone took Hayden Hurst.
Someone took Hayden Hurst?
Someone took Hayden Hurst.
We're going to be able to draft Robbie Anderson?
We are able to draft Robbie Anderson.
That means 2 drafts in a row, you get your target and I get the shaft.
Well, I'm sorry, Will, but you have to stop drafting such reachable players here. You need to set your standards a little lower.
My standards are already in the floor. They are so low.
Well, how do you feel about Sammy Watkins?
Did you know that Sammy Watkins believes that he's a lizard man?
I do. I do know that. He believes he's the Lizard King, no less.
He thinks he's the king of the lizard man? I think
He's the king of the Lizard Man.
I think he's up to it. It has nothing to do with his weird cultish beliefs, but they certainly don't help.
Let's see. We have Duke Johnson, Sammy Watkins, and Darnold in this. I'm going to go ahead and add Darnold bump a little bit. How about this? Drew, how about this? I have a chance to make. I do 3A low left hand with a mouse, not allowing myself to backspace. You can guess all 3 logos the next pick. How's that?
Let's do it.
Here's the first.
So you drew all of these by hand?
I drew the hand left computer mouse, not allowing myself to backspace.
All right. I think this is the Charlotte Hornets Hornet.
That is correct.
Okay, great. Oh my God. Are you serious with this?
Can't tell?
Is that the Dallas Mavericks?
That is the Dallas Mavericks.
Oh my God.
That's one. That's one.
I just scared my dog out of the room. Oh, come on. Fear the deer. Let's go. Milwaukee Bucks. That's 3 for 3, baby.
You're on the clock pick.
Could it be better? Unfortunately, your screen is one blurry mess, and I have no idea who's up for me to pick.
We have Sam Duke Johnson.
Let's take Sammy Watkins. Let's take the Lizard King.
Watkins has been taken. Has been taken. Darnold it is. Will, I apologize if I cut out during that.
Yeah, you've been cutting out for a while. Why don't you reload and we'll revisit?
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, hey guys. It's just me for now. We're just trying to deal with some technical difficulties. But I guess in the interim, why don't we watch this fun video that I've got queued up? Hey, Matt, can you cut over to my screen?
Sweetheart, I can't stop thinking about you. You'll always be in my dreams. You'll always be in my dreams. You'll always be in my
Is it just me?
Hi. It's just you for now.
It seems like we can get either the draft board or Anthony.
Which would you prefer?
Let's bring Laura back in.
Okay.
Got some premium dog content. Oh, Anthony's in there.
Hey,
twice now.
folks.
I am
Roger
back.
making his Twitch debut.
Oh, great Roger sighting. Without a doubt, I should be replaced on this show with Roger.
He's in the bubble. Good.
All right, Will. So can you hear me now? Am I back?
We can hear you now, and the screen's much clearer.
Excellent. So all that's happened is that we did take Duke Johnson. He was the last person in the queue. Let's see how our team's stacking up.
DeAndre, kind of a thick neck. I say Adam.
Here. So far, we have Lauren Jackson, Tyler Hill, Keenan Allen, Dwight Hilton, Jones, Kareem Hunt, Rob Gronkowski, Alexander Anderson, and Christian Kirk, Mike Williams, Robbie Anderson, and Sam Darnold. That is an ugly squad.
I'm already looking at the name that I know we have to take next, and I don't know if you can guess it, but it's Hunter Renfrow. I don't care about anybody.
I wholeheartedly agree. I think I should actually bump him up above DeAndre.
I don't want to look at any other players. I just want to click on his picture and just roast him for a second.
Okay, sure. So he looks like both a baby and its father.
It's absolutely baffling to me that this is an NFL player. Like, how could anyone look like this and not be an accountant?
I guarantee you he doesn't wear anything but a hoodie.
I think he wears tighty whities under his jockstrap.
100%. I think he wears tight whities over his jockstrap. Now our turn is next. We do still have Hunter Renfrow and DeAndre Washington to pick from. I say we pull the trigger on Renfrow.
We can't do anything until we draft Renfrow.
We got him, baby. All right, now let's see what our team needs here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 running backs. We have 4 running backs. We have 1 tight end. Let's take a gander through the tight end and see what we got. That's Goddard. He's fine. We can probably add, but you know who we absolutely can add is Jack Doyle.
Can you say that one more time?
I think we absolutely add Jack Doyle. He looks like a big furry thumb. We're also on the clock. We have 20 seconds.
I think we take Jack Doyle and we call that the ugly team. We end it right there.
All right. Well, we got Jack Doyle. We are still having a ton of technical difficulties. Here's the squad so far. I'll continue this draft offline. How's that? The other draft we have is Lamar Jackson, Tyreek Hill, Keenan Allen, T.Y. Hilton, Joe Mixon, Kareem Hunt, Rob Gronkowski, Alexander Madison, Matt Ryan, Christian Kirk, Mike Williams, Robbie Anderson, Sam Darnold, Duke Johnson, Hunter Renfrow, Jack Doyle.
And this whole time, we've only been able to see Hunter Renfrow's picture, which is a thing of beauty. And honestly, this was, maybe this is the ultimate fuck you to us for the ugly draft, is we literally had an ugly draft.
That very much could be the case. Next week, we'll have the convergence draft where we will absolutely need a strong internet connection.
Yeah. Stay tuned. At 9 o'clock, we have interesting points coming up. It's a fantastic show hosted by Josh Poirier, where I can almost guarantee the internet will be better. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.
I wish we had a catchphrase.